We wanted to give a real quick how-to guide on using CAST for education. So we're going to start on the teacher PC. When you're on your teacher PC, you're going to notice up top you've got a little green Google Cast for Education icon. We're going to click on that. Your cast is going to come and work within this window. So the first thing we want to do is give the name of our classroom or projector. So we'll just call this Mr. J EdTech. There's a couple options here. This one right here is the one that I look at, automatically full screen new presentation sessions. If you check that, when a kid casts or when you cast to the screen, it's going to automatically fill up the entire thing. So I like that one unchecked, so I have control of the size of the window. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Once I've saved it and named it, I'm going to have to give it sharing access. So this is real easy because you can do this through Google Classroom. So if you click on here, you'll see your classroom. And I'm going to go ahead and just click my class. And I'm going to give it the rules. I can say either everybody can present no matter what, or teachers can present, students can request. So we recommend the teachers can present, students can request. That's your default. This can be a little messy, kids just throwing stuff in and overwriting over top each other. And so I'm going to go ahead and add that. I can also add just certain people to this. So I could add, let's say, Kristen in here. And I just type the email, click it. I can tell her that she can present or request. If I have a co-teacher, if I have an aide, if I have somebody who I've designated to be able to show and be the person to kind of lead examples, we're going to put this on her. As a teacher, we don't have to. We can automatically just request. We're the owners. We can come in. So I'm just going to say she can present and hit add. So I've got my team in here and I've got all my different classes and I'm going to hit close. This will go ahead and give access to it. So all you have to do, and I'm going to open a new window for this and see if I can get this to work with just on the same system. Once I decide I want to cast, and this works the same way on a PC as it would on your Chromebook. Now obviously you wouldn't cast from your PC to the screen because your screen's already connected to your PC, but if I was on a Chromebook, I'm going to click the three little dots and I'm going to go to cast. This little window opens up and you can see it shows the list. So students would see the list of the ones that they would have, and you can see there's Mr. J EdTech. Something very important that you'd always want to do at this drop down right here, always have the kids or yourself select cast desktop. If you cast the desktop, you're casting whatever is in the front. So if you're using the camera app, it's being projected. If you're using an Android app, that's being projected. If you're using Google Classroom or the website, that's being projected. So always make sure you're casting to your desktop. And then you're going to go ahead and just hit the one you're choosing. And now I've got multiple screens open. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my other monitor here, and I'm just going to share that. And I'm going to pull this guy kind of out of the way. And now you can see on the right side, I'm casting from my other screen on here. Now, as a student, when Ryan has requested to cast, accept or reject, and I can accept that, and then theirs will come up. I'm going to go ahead and just stop casting. To stop casting, I just hit the X, and that will stop casting. Now, anytime I want to change these, I can come back into my settings and rename it, or I can add anybody on for sharing. And that is as easy as it gets. So remember, if you're using the document cameras, always cast a desktop. If you're using Android apps, always cast a desktop. It's just good practice. For your students, we require them to do the desktop, so that way you know what they're doing. If they do just a tab, they can throw that tab up, and then they can open other tabs behind it and be looking at other tabs, but you'll only see that tab.